just as how as you have your eggs in the morning, start your day right with tips to make green living a lot easier. Going green doesn't have to be so complicated, so we make it easy for you. Tune in to Omelette, a podcast series brought to you by Sunview, to navigate sustainability and, who knows, you might want to make part of it out of your everyday life. What's up, everyone, and how's it hanging? My name is Charlene from Marketing, and my colleague here, Shu from HR. And today we're going to talk about simple steps you can take to eat in a sustainable way. Because it might sound surprising, but what we eat and how we eat it can have a huge impact on the earth. So, more than 30% of global emissions come from our food systems. That means everything we buy, cook, consume, and throw away are all related to the growing effects of climate change.
What? My diet must be sustainable now?
Yeah, because, it actually contributes to the entire outlook of the world and its carbon emissions. So, I know, it sounds like a lot, but don't worry. We can get started with these tips. So, one of the common things that might say is that you should try eating more plant-based foods with vegetables. So, even though red meat isn't exactly bad for you, the meat industry is one of the biggest causes of damage to our land, air, and water. But I want to know what you think. What do you think?
I think just one person cutting down on their meaty meals for a year can do a plenty to reduce emission and pollution, and try incorporating more beans, legumes, and leafy greens into your diet. Actually, it's a great way to bring fresh flavors and texture to your dishes and discover a new favorite lah.
Okay, yeah, but you're totally right, because I'm sure a lot of people we might know are also vegetarian. But what we can do is try to lessen the impact on the meat industry and consume more vegetables as well. So I think, and many colleagues, as we know, they also like to opt for home cooked meals versus delivery like Grab. Like when we have more home cooked meals, we reduce the amount of reusable containers over single-use plastics. So what do you think about this?
I think plan out all your meals for 1 week and set yourself a challenge to create a menu using all the ingredients that you have in your fridge. So this is the great way to get creative and save money while making sure your vegetables or your food not waste lah.
Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense, because I'm sure a lot of us buy a lot of ingredients in the fridge, but we don't use it at all.
Betul.
I think we're all guilty of that. So I think we could all benefit from using things in our fridge.
Yes.
Do you have a garden at home?
No.
Many of us, we probably live in condos. So if you like gardening, why not try growing like a little potted tomato or a basil plant on your windowsill? But it's actually pretty sustainable, because when you grow those things, then you don't have to keep going to the grocery store.
No need.
Yeah, and it makes it better because you're like, oh, I grew this with my own effort and I still contributed to the world. So I think we can all benefit from having close to us lah. So last but not least, you can switch out heavily processed snacks for natural ones. And what that means is probably more fruits or something fresher, maybe even like vegetables to replace all those like processed foods. I can't say for myself, because I know some of us may like to eat a lot of chips. All these snacks are often better for your health, so it's a win-win. By starting small with these ideas, soon sustainable eating could just be another daily habit in your life. So that's all for today. Thanks, Shu, for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Not sure about some of the stuff that was said? Let us know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Charlene, and this is Shu from HR, and you're tuned into Omelette. Stay fresh, stay plugged in. Hey, you made it to the end of the podcast. You might even find yourself using these acronyms and understanding the jargon. Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Thanks for tuning in. We got more of where that came from. If you liked it, check out our next episode of the Sunview series. Stay clear, stay plugged in.